dishes don't have any sharp edges. You always test the bathwater to make sure it's not too hot. You taught her what to do when the smoke alarm goes off. You make sure she wears a helmet when she rides her bicycle. You put on his sunscreen, even when he's embarrassed his friends will see. You do so much to keep your child safe. But are you using the right car seat for your child? Is your child facing the right way in the car seat? Is the seat too big or too small? How do you know when it's time to move your child into the next type of seat? Car crashes are a leading killer of children ages 1 to 13. Protect your child's future at every stage of life. For information on the right seat for your child, visit safercar.gov/the right seat. That's safercar.gov/the right seat.
A message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Why is Connor having trouble focusing in school?
Having trouble finding Connor's middle school? Would you like directions?
No, why is Connor having trouble focusing in school?
Finding lowest airfare to Istanbul.
No, I'm tired of fighting with him over homework.
Home, walk, restaurant. Need a review?
No, I need help. He's very smart, but his mind wanders. He's disorganized.
I think I understand.
Oh, good.
Finding best potatoes for French fries.
No!
Russet, fingerling, Yukon Gold.
Why don't you understand me?
Sorry, I was trying to show how Connor feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it? Redirecting to understood.org.
For the 1 in 5 kids with learning and attention issues, this is what life can feel like. Explore understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues, designed to help your child thrive in school and in life. Understood.org, because understanding is everything.
Brought to you by understood.org and the Ad
There's
Council.
a rumor going around that Tyler Perry and Oprah are beefing. Well, let me tell you about this. Tyler, okay, told Oprah, bitch, if you don't have my money, we're going to have a problem.
Ooh.
Oprah said, what is the problem?
Ooh.
You said if I don't have your money, there was going to be a problem. So Oprah is standing her ground like, bitch, I'm in charge.
Yeah,
you know, you may have a $250 million studio over there that you film all your shows and movies and stuff on, but I have the empire. That's what Oprah said.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
I don't want to. Okay, we're on.
We are live with Weird Radio, where everybody is really
Except for you.
I'm your host, Kenyon Parson, as always. I got Stello here. He's fiddling with his phone.
Trying to put it on silent.
TC the Falcon.
What's going on, everybody?
How you doing?
I'm tired.
Yeah.
I had a lot of events going on this weekend. Long story short, I'm just beat. I am. Like, I just need a stiff drink and a long nap. Not necessarily in that order.
Yeah. Naps. I had one today. It was amazing. Not because I wanted to. I crashed. Like, I laid in my son's bed, and then he came and tucked me in, and then he read me a story, and then his stuffed dog, and then he decided that wasn't enough, so he had to get into his bed with me, with his thing. But he had to check for water, so he had to climb over me, push me out the way. So yeah, that was
Sounds like you were being a dad.
Anybody want him? Like,
No, I'm good.
He got a bed, he got clothes, he got toys. He can come everything cheap. Money, you want one? I got him. You live close to me too. I can just drop him off and keep going. Hey, that's right. Look at this.
He's ignoring you.
Money gonna pretend like he don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I hope Child Protective Services is not listening.
Right, because you're basically, you're the wacky inflatable wailing arm tube man, and you are trying to give away one of your free wacky inflatable wailing arm tube man.
Hey, I'll go back and get him. You know, eventually.
What? 3 years later?
Nah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait. Okay, so
Like a
10 years later?
What? Nah, then he's not useful. Have it imprinted on him like a baby eagle. Like he gotta remember. then it can work for me
So,
later.
are you trying to fear imprint on him, like a lion does its
course.
cub? Like,
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that first. Then after that,
Kenyon, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't think you could successfully imprint on anyone.
I'm trying.
And I'm not even
Look,
trying to be like a horrible friend. I honestly think I think you have it in you to scare someone, but as like to instill fear into someone.
Yeah. That's what I get that a lot. I like to be feared just from a distance, not feared after like a span of 6 months. Like, hey, he might blow us all up, because that's what usually. That's what
You're like on that cusp. You there?
I get it. I get it too frequently for me not to feel some type of way about it. Like people are like, oh no, like yeah, no, I thought, you're just gonna like come and stab us or something. I was like, why would you feel some type of way? Like,
It's your face.
That's what I've come to realize.
If anything has taught me anything from Anchorman 2, if Anchorman 2 has taught me anything, Jack Lime. Hey guy, fix your face. I don't like that face you're making right now. Ooh, I definitely don't like that face. You need to fix it fast. Yeah, you have one of those faces.
Yeah, I do. It's crazy.
Hey, as long as you know you have one of those faces and there's nothing you could ever possibly do about it, you can just live your life.
Do you know how much trouble I've gotten in for this face? I mean,
I can imagine quite a lot.
Adults, I've come people, man, this person told me that you weren't really interested. You didn't care about what they were talking about. I was like, what? I was focused. They gave me a lot of information. I had to process it. It's like, oh, well, you didn't move your face, so they didn't know that you were paying attention. I didn't know that I was required to move my face in a...
Well, usually in a conversation, if you're intrigued or at least engaged, sometimes there might be I was talking to Nate about this earlier. Sometimes there's like, huh, okay. Tell me more. There's something here or a gesture. You usually just blank stare. You hit him with the eyes. You look at people. I'm gonna look at Stello, so you know how people. You're the outside person. This is him telling a story. This is me being you, looking at him. Hey, Stello. Yeah, that's what you do.
Yeah, I even right there in that exchange, I still don't see anything wrong with that. How
do you not see anything wrong with that?
Because I don't know. It's who I am.
Okay, what are we talking about today?
Today,
you're rambling.
We are. That's what we do sometimes. Today, we're going to have a session of Weird After Dark. And this is
disclaimer to everyone.
Weird After Dark is the disclaimer. Mm-hmm. It might get a little nasty. Hey, Monty, let your bun down. It might get nasty. You don't know.
I'm just going to
say.
Look
at him. Yeah, quit saying what? Quit saying what like you don't know. You know. Uh-huh.
I'm more concerned at the fact that he does know, because I know you... Never mind. Anyways, I have nothing to do with any of this Weird After Dark stuff, so if anything's said, I'm not held liable or accountable for anything.
That's
not to mention that our engineer is a man as well, so it's 4 guys. It's a collective of 6 men.
Yes, it is.
6 grown men in the station right now. There's not a lady in sight.
That's
so
right.
I'm very weary of how this conversation is going to go.
I mean, it's not
Now, is it us telling old player stories, or is this like call and response?
What?
He's not talking.
I really wasn't saying anything.
Look at this.
I had to turn sideways because I'm not sitting directly in front of it, but whatever. You guys know better than I do.
Really?
All right. So I have nothing to do with anything until something gets said.
So, yeah. So let me get a little preface. All right. Weird After Dark. I want to talk about sexual exploration as a virgin. Not only yourself. And what you were willing to do, what you were expecting to do, what you were expecting to happen, and how it was supposed to happen, and how
your first time actually went.
How your first time went, And if you've taken someone else's virginity afterwards, how is that? Both your expectations and maybe theirs.
So this is just a tell-all, telling yourself session.
Maybe. You can lie. Make up names. But we will talk about that when we come back. Give us a call at 410-702-5657 or text us at 443-642-9403. This is W.E.I.R.D Radio on BeExposedRadio.com, and we'll be right back.
Lakeisha White says, a place I can go and Mika always gets my look right. Alicia Curry says, when you go to purchase one thing and you leave with everything. The Style Lounge, assisting in capturing your true fashion personality. From classic to maverick, we have exactly what you need. Make an appointment today for a personal styling session, which includes one-on-one profile, learning your true body style and what works for you. From complimenting colors to necklines and more, the Style Lounge let us discover your inner fashion ego. Contact Mika Nicole at 443-248-8879. She is also available for pop-up shops.
Only in the forest can you see this. And this. And this. But nothing beats the moment you see that.
Cool!
That's your child's eyes opening up to a world of possibilities.
I didn't know it could do that!
Because one trip to the forest can spark a world of difference.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go, like hiking, canoeing, fishing, or camping. Or create your own adventure with family and friends, and you might just see this. Your moment's out there. Find it at discovertheforest.org. That's discovertheforest.org.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Steven.
Who said that?
Me, down here.
What are you, a yellow booger?
I'm a banana slug, Steven.
Well, what are you doing in my room?
I'm your sense of adventure. Don't you remember me? Don't you know that we miss you?
Miss me? Who misses me?
You know, all your friends in the forest. The trees, the pond, that little fort that you made out of branches. We all miss you.
Mom took me to the forest last year.
I'm a slug, Steven. It took me a long time to get here.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
The forest is not that far away. Have an adventure today. I'm sure your mom would take you.
You're right. I should get out. I want to have fun. Play in puddles, catch frogs, and climb trees. Hey, Mom!
Yeah, hon? Steven, what is that in your hand?
It's my sense of adventure, Mom. It's telling me we need to get out of the house and have some fun in nature today.
Come to the forest where the more adventurous you lives. Check out discovertheforest.org for cool places nearby. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
What's going on, everybody? We're back. We're back on Be Exposed Radio with W.E.I.R.D Radio, and I'm here, and Kenyon's here, unfortunately, and Stello's here, thankfully, and
bastard.
What? I was just telling the people what they wanted to hear. That's not what they wanted to hear? Stello, that's what they wanted to hear, right? That we were here and he just so happened to be here.
I'm pretty sure they kind of figured that already.
Got you, all right. Well, anyways.
This is your show? That's your entire time.
This, for the past, I didn't know.
I thought he was just holding somebody's spot. Like,
right.
I thought the guy was in, like, the hospital or something.
Like he was behind the scenes, like, hey, I'm talking about this today.
This is that light skin discrimination. I've been telling y'all about that. Oh, my God.
This light skin shit, all right?
I think he's just mad because his Miami tan's gone.
Oh.
That's what it is.
You don't look like Dominican anymore.
No, you don't. You're back to your regular old butterscotch self.
Oh.
Butterbean.
Fine.
But anyways, so before we left for the break, apparently we were talking about expectations of first times versus reality.
Now, the reason that I thought about this is because we talked about what you watching on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't really stop that. What you watching? Because I don't know what you watching. I'm not doing much at home, especially after I put my son down for a nap. These past couple days, my mom got me into watching chewing gum. I I've always had an aversion to watching shows with weird fucking names. Ever since I watched Short Bus, courtesy of Amy, I saw a man come in his own mouth. Fucked me up.
What?
Yeah. Happened in the first 10 minutes. Yeah.
Stop talking.
Nasty bitch.
Stop talking. Stop
Take a sip
talking.
of here. Y'all
Just
mull that over for a little bit.
Nah, just
why is he the host again?
it's not his show. We just
Is it possible to mutiny? Like, is that possible? Is that a thing?
You didn't know this is UN sanctioned torture?
Can we? Is it anyone in there? Is it possible to mutiny a show and take over? From
That's
the
why Monty was saying what? He
host?
can't hear you.
No, I've gotten a couple of head nods. So we're gonna post that. I'm gonna post that on the Weird page. Who they want to be the host, and whoever the fans pick will be the host for the remaining of March.
So, I was skeptical about watching Chewing Gum, but then my mom said somebody told her that it was sort of like Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. I love that show.
never watched it.
Oh,
That's,
good show. Now, this whole show, Chewing Gum, is it's a British show. Love British humor. Okay, takes place in sort of a British project. I love low-class British humor. It's the best. So this show is about a 24-year-old super Christian virgin who's on a quest to lose her virginity. And nobody around her's got any goddamn sense.
I'm confused. So okay. So we made it we made a parallel, if you will.
Yes.
To Yamada's First Time.
Yes. Great
the anime.
For
those of you who don't know, Yamada's First Time is essentially about a girl whose main objective is to sleep with 100 guys, but she's a virgin. Yeah. And the guy she's dead set on having her first time with is also a virgin. So the entire season is nothing but her failed attempts of trying to get both of them laid. So is this essentially what this is about?
Close. It really focuses. I mean, the boyfriend is part of it, but there's their relationship, and then there's relationship with all of their friends, because they know that the main character is trying to get away from her family and try to be a little more secular, but she can't because she has no idea about anything. Like, she got cum on her leg and ran to get the plan B.
Wow.
Because she said, well, I need it. And he said, well, did someone come inside of you? He said, no. She said, you don't need it. He said, well, no, I do, because I think I need it, and plan B is for people who think they may be pregnant. And therefore, she thinks she may be pregnant, and that's why she needed it. And then she walked out before getting anything.
Because she got it on her leg.
Nice.
So that's a taste.
I'm not watching the show.
Oh, it's great. It's great. At one point, she learns, because I've told you about the show House Those, right?
Yeah.
Which is about Australian hood rats. Yeah, that's
I don't think they would like that term.
I can't think of another term
with as an extensive vocabulary as he has. He chooses hood rats
of all things,
of anything he could have possibly said.
Chicken heads, skeezers, poppers, whatever,
gallywags,
hood rat,
chicken heads. You could have said chicken heads.
You could have said skags.
Chicken. Okay, I'm not from the area where skag is used. Chicken head is that's a bit. That's off. It's close, but it's not off. It's
but
just
hood rat is where
hood rat was right on the.
That's the only one that made
sense.
So
if you're gonna talk to them directly, you have to speak their language.
So like, just for example, let me give you an example so you get where I'm coming from. So it's two white chicks. One of them is currently pregnant. Okay, they got the fucking they got the extensions or whatever, and they got half black babies. There's three of them.
Bitches from Dundalk.
Now there's three of them.
Oh,
okay,
stop.
Now here are the three names of the half black babies: Ebony, Mahogany and Dark Knight. Dark Knight is the baby. The main character asks, "Oh, is that a nickname?" And they both looked and said, "No."
It's not something I want to watch.
I'm not watching that. I'm not. I just finished the show. We were talking about people who are addicted to bad TV, and you, sir, are addicted to bad TV.
Great television because the main character wrote it as well. She's this black chick. Now, the main character from those two characters got the advice that in order to get what she wants, which is to lose her virginity, she has to have a threesome.
What?
Because all men want a threesome. So what does she do? What does she do? She goes on to, xfriendfinder.com to find a unicorn. And she does, within minutes. She had a cold sores. And then their
stop talking.
Their
Stop
Airbnb
talking.
was in the back of a butcher shop.
Stop talking.
It's hilarious.
Stop talking.
It's hilarious how much of a train wreck it is. But to get to the point, the whole show revolves around her expectations on losing her virginity and what it means, what she wants because she's 24. Like she's grown. And it's her grown sister, and their super religious mother. So they, the show goes through them finding porn for the first time, and really, fun. Yeah, hilarious, especially because, and when I mean super religious, I mean they will bust out an exorcism right in front of you. Like they are prepared. They got the rosaries, the chants. They'll hold their body. They quick. And now they're both, like, the main character's original boyfriend from the start of the show turns out to be gay by the end of the show. While trying to marry his sister. Or her sister.
What?
Yeah.
I'm not watching this.
Yeah.
Someone save me. Did someone snap me?
I'm telling you. Look, you can ask my mother, because this is the show that my mom showed me.
You know what, and I was going to say, let's go to the crib and kick it, and I'm going home. Fuck this. I'm not fucking with you, because you're going to make me watch it. You're going to make me watch it.
Can we, all right.
You want to hijack the show? It's been a while since we hijacked the show.
It's okay. We're not going to hijack it. We're just going to stop talking about those shows.
Fuck chewing gum, man. We're not.
They're making me sad.
We're done with that.
You have to see it. It really is. It's good writing.
We're good. I'll get a third opinion because somebody already told me it was good. But you're describing it and you're fucking it up. So I got to get a third opinion now.
All right. So back to the first time expectations versus reality.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Let me ask the basic question. Were you afraid before the first time? Like right when you was getting up to it?
To be honest with you, I didn't even think it was going to happen. I thought she was bluffing the entire time, but it happened.
I'm not gonna say I was scared, but I didn't believe it. Like he said, it's like, yo, I'm about to get some pussy. I'm about to get some pussy.
Did it feel like just like a graspy thing right here?
No, it was just my heart was just jumping out my chest. If this was a cartoon, it would have been when your shit just extends that far.
Yeah, no, I was in like, it was kind of like. Before it happened, it was an outer body experience. Like I was like here looking at myself like you about to get it in. But my actual self was like, is this really about to happen?
It was great. It was short lived, but it was fucking amazing.
Yeah, so was mine. Like
I was nervous that, especially because as I said, I've never been with a virgin. So my first time was not with a virgin. So I was afraid that I was going to do something fucking weird.
Yeah, that's natural.
Like, just a great, what the fuck is that?
See, by the time it happened to me, I had already discovered porn.
Yeah.
See, I discovered porn before I was even fucking like.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, long before.
Apparently that's like a rite of, it's like a rite of passage with with young boys to stumble upon it, but like, oh, is that how that works?
See, and
then
I don't want kids, but I know y'all gonna have them, so I'm gonna keep a dirty mag stash at the crib. 'Cause I know them niggas gonna find it.
Magazines. Anybody, what is this?
I'm sorry.
This
Rich,
they got phones.
Rich Uncle Stello's 75 when he's really only 32.
What's a Playboy?
Fuck yeah. Penthouse. I'm not gonna cheat. Penthouse.
Penthouse. He's got the 2003 issue.
Nigga, what? 97 if you're lucky.
Oh, snap. He said 86 in the garage. What's up? Back when afros weren't only just on heads.
What?
Ooh, Bush.
Buzzing.
What?
But anyways, no, like my first time, I think I might have told this story when I first came on the air with you like 2 years ago. It's at a party with my brother and some of the other guys from like the football team, and I had to be like 14 at the time. And there was this older girl there. She was kind of checking me out. I was like, you don't want this. You know, I started dancing on her and stuff. She started dancing back on me. She was like, ooh, let's go downstairs. So we go downstairs. She's like taking me downstairs. I'm like, all right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So we get to the room, and everybody I know is down there with some girl making out. I'm like, so this is where everybody is. Nobody was dancing upstairs. I was the square. I was the one. I'm like, yeah. I was that guy. So we sit down on the couch, and we start kissing and stuff. I'm like, all right. We start kissing and stuff. So
wrap it up like she told you.
Yeah, basically. So she's like, let's take this to the bathroom, and lo and behold, my brother's sitting next to me. He's like, you got a condom? And I was like, nah. He said, here. So I take it. We go to the bathroom. We start. Now, this is the moment when a guy knows that he's about to get it in. I slid in, and she did that long, elongated gasp. I was like, let's go. Let's do this. And then, like, I don't know, however many minutes later, somebody's like, hey, the lady of the house is coming. So we had to hurry up and get out of there. I don't know how long we were in there, but
it was probably in your mind.
No, I guarantee you we probably only in there for like 10 minutes.
I'm just saying, in your mind, though, I was like,
oh yeah, I was like, what? I'm in it. Yeah. Come to find out, she thought we were still in there and punched a hole in her bathroom door. So joke's on her.
Right. Oh man.
Let's go to a break. Let's do that. Can we do that?
Yes.
Can we go to a break?
Yeah, this is Weird Radio
on BigExposedRadio.com,
and we'll be right back.
We're losing our virginity.
Exhale clothing line for women, bringing out the fashion and elegance in all women, different shapes and sizes, from t-shirts, sweatsuits, and more. For more information, contact Sydney Bradley at facebook.com or exhaleclothingline15@gmail.com. All products will be available this spring. Exhale clothing line for women, bringing out the fashion and elegance in all women.
We're rewarding you for something you already do, listening to us. It's Radio Loyalty, and it's an easy way for you to get free stuff. All you do is sign up. Go ahead and click the banner now. You'll earn points as you listen. Points you can trade in for great products and services in the Radio Loyalty store. You can earn even more points when you share your favorite station with friends on Facebook and Twitter. Radio Loyalty. It's free to sign up, so click the banner to join now.
Well, Jason, I've got to tell you, you're pretty much everything this company is looking for in an entry-level candidate.
Great.
Your resume isn't quite what we're used to, but you've got a fantastic work ethic.
Thank you.
And I'm impressed by how you carry yourself.
So, should we talk about the job?
What? The job? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I have no way of recruiting or even meeting you. This interview didn't happen.
It may sound ridiculous, and that's because it kind of is. There's a huge pool of talent your company is missing out on. Meet the grads of life. Who are they? Talent worth knowing about. Young adults of unique determination and experience. An ideal fit for your company in an entry-level position, internship, or even mentorship. They might not have every qualification you typically look for, but they're exactly who your company needs.
Man, We really could have used him.
Don't miss out on a resource many innovative companies have already discovered. Go to gradsoflife.org to learn how to find, cultivate, and train this great pool of untapped talent. Brought to you by the Ad Council and gradsoflife.org.
My name is Ruth Rusi. I'm a retired teacher. I'm 91 years old, and this is how I live united. I say retired, but not really. Once a week, I read books to children as part of United Way's education program. Reading to a child creates links between language and literacy. It creates a bond between grown-up and child. And believe it or not, it prepares them for a better academic future. Oh, we read about frogs and flies and pigs with wings, all sorts of juicy stuff. It's a joy to watch all those little faces. I figure I have the time and they have the need. And I've always believed that if we're not here to help each other, then what are we here for really? My name is Ruth Rusi. I help kids prepare to succeed in school. So I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Mr. Showtime, D the Boss. Check us out every Saturday, 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, only on BigExposedRadio.com. I'm in a relationship. My girl happens to be long distance. So with that being said, I beat my thing like it owes me money. Sorry.
Because I asked that because so many people are not comfortable.
Here's my thing. It's mine.
That's right.
And you need to know yourself before you can have somebody please. If you can't tell nobody how to please you, if you don't know how to please yourself.
That's right.
You know what you like. You know what you like. You know the stroke, all that. So you're right. And I mean, you shouldn't be ashamed of it. It's your body. Yeah, I'm over here struggling with the ear.
Yeah, I'm glad it's you today. I'm glad you today, brother.
Oh, this thing going to drop. It's going to drop about at least like 5 times.
I'm over there struggling.
So ED, do you have a problem with masturbating?
No, I don't. I don't masturbate often because I have a fear of going blind. So yes, when
going
I found
you could go blind from
I read about it. Is that true? No, it's not true.
It's not.
Okay. Because I was gonna say I should have been blind a long time ago.
Let me drop some knowledge on you real quick. I was just playing. But Hey, what's up, good people? It's the man you all know and love, E Digger. Make sure you check us out every Saturday from 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, only on BigExposedRadio.com.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Are we back? Yes, we're back. All right, cool. I never know. I think give these false claps. It's like a start-stop.
Yeah, that shit actually happens all the time.
It really does. It hurts my back to start and stop talking on the radio sometimes.
What? Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I sometimes I really gear myself up, and I'm like, I just all my momentum's gone. Feel a little bit sadder. This is Weird Radio. How you guys doing out there? It's once again your host Kenyon Parson with TC and Stello. And Eric back there running the keys or the hand claps.
Board. He's running the board, guy.
That's what he is. Yeah, it's a board. Not real tactical.
All right.
What? Fuck you guys.
But yeah, no, that was my first time.
Yeah.
It was cool. I thought I was the man after that because I went to school the next day, and everybody was like, "Oh, yeah, we heard you got it in at the party now." I was that guy for like a month.
That's what's up. No, I wish.
Yeah,
it's crazy. My friends were all mad at me because they said that I was causing a rubber deficiency with all the ass I was getting. Everybody else thought I was gay. It was real. It was a real.
The gay guy in high school.
I was the gay guy who was getting a whole lot of one girl's ass. It was a weird. There's like 6 or 7 people who was like, I wouldn't even think he's gay. Everybody else was, I'm sure he's gay. He's straight? What? Are you sure?
Like I mean, if I could equate it to anything, it's like when they were like, oh, Donald Glover was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna run to be the next Spider-Man. And he was like, the internet broke. He was like, you were either really hot or cold about the subject. Either everyone was like, yeah, Donald Glover for the next Spider-Man, and then I'm like, he's black, kill him. like it's very hot or cold.
It was very hot or cold.
Like it's like, oh yeah, nah,
very hot. Everybody who wanted to be my friend, they're very very hot on the subject. Yeah,
I had to figure you out first before I decided anything. Like I'm telling you, the first time I met you, he had like this mohawk situation going on.
Serious one. It was large.
And I was like, all right, punk rock kid.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Honestly, if I would have met you with that hair, you probably wouldn't be homies like right now.
Probably.
Yeah.
Like, I just met you on some straight up, like, nobody was drunk yet shit, and you was just wild. And I'm like, oh, I like this guy. Who the fuck is this guy? Oh, he a part of the crew? All right, he gonna be around then.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't had not near sip of liquor, and he was just fucking lit. Like, all right, show you around.
I honestly don't even remember that night.
Nigga, it was a fucking party at either his crib or Walton Candy's.
Right. Where it descended to, I don't remember anymore. So we were talking about fraternity stores. TC brought up a very interesting aspect that I find of searching out good places to do it when you're young. And that's getting caught. Or almost getting caught.
Nah.
Yeah.
That shit's not fun.
It's not fun, but it happens.
Let me tell you some funny shit. Can I
Let's see what we're talking Stello guy.
So I'm pretty sure I spoke about this young lady before. I used to spend a lot of time over west with my brother. I mean, she was like the neighborhood jump off. Dig?
Oh.
So
The village bicycle, I see.
Yeah,
I
yeah, everybody got a rap.
I see.
It's really fucked up when I say this, but she was real strict. Well, not real. She wasn't strict, but her house was because she lived with her grandparents.
Right, of course.
Right. So
Step one.
Wasn't no boys. It wasn't none of that bullshit.
Step one. Wasn't no boys. That means everybody's getting a turn. Why? I don't know why. I didn't make the rules up. Go ahead, Stello. I'm sorry. I'm interrupting.
And that shit, no, the fact that you said it is actually funny because our little homegirls would come around and it's like, even with them, no boys. But anyway, her grandfather had got sick. He was in the hospital. So her grandmother was at the hospital with the grandfather. So this is just like open season. Right? She didn't tell us that her aunt was actually at the house, monitoring her because the grandparents were gone.
Of course she was.
She just told me to come on in. Yeah, nigga. So the first time I ever been in her crib, like to actually see the crib. You know what I mean? And the other time it was like trying to sneak a nigga in the back door, we just fuck on the couch and then I dip. Nah, this is full access to the house. I'm walking around, I'm touching things, right? So all that bullshit goes by, we're about to fuck. Like, about to get it in. And you just hear footsteps. Didn't have the lights on. I wore some hooping shorts, I had on my 2K5s and a white tee. Right? So I just dropped my motherfucking shorts.
The standard nigga outfit. Like,
yo, them Hirachis was hard as shit.
They were. I can't lie. That was like the standard get up and go if I need to bust this move outfit.
So, like, I'm about to drop the shorts, about to whip out through the boxer hole. I hear the fucking footsteps. I reach down and grab what I thought were my shorts, and I book it. I couldn't get out the back door, so I'm like, oh, fuck. They had a downstairs bathroom. I just shut the door, and I'm sitting in that bitch on the sink like, yo. Come to find out, her aunt wasn't even coming downstairs. The houses were 3 stories. She was just upstairs. So I'm sitting in that bitch like, what's about to happen? She comes and open the door. You took my shorts. So I had the shorts that she had on. If I would have escaped, I would have had on some fucking, I don't even know what
that would have been
were.
the greatest story
ever. If you had to go home, had to go home like that.
I thought I grabbed my hoopers. Nah, I grabbed whatever the fuck she had on.
Okay, so
I got some ass and then I left. But yeah,
I wasn't so lucky with my getting caught story. Lo and behold, my second girlfriend, my second girlfriend. We had been kicking for a while or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So her house isn't that far away from mine. So at this point, I'm not driving. Mm-hmm. Got my bike.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So I'm pedaling. Get over there. I'm like, hey, what's going on? She's like, stop all that talking. So,
I like the rec.
we get inside, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, because it was a half day from school. So it was nobody there.
What?
It was
Don't
a half
say
day.
that.
So, we get inside, we doing our thing, Next thing you know, she's too loud. But I'm usually weary of hearing noises in her house because, you hear a certain amount of steps and, one of them's creaking. So I'm not paying attention and I get to a certain point and I hear that creak and I'm like, who's home? And she's like, nobody should be home. My parents, I was like, it was a half day. Your brother. So she lunges forward and somehow like Superman dives off the bed and into the closet in one swoop. And I follow behind her. But as I jump off the bed, I just hear, oh, hell no. Because her brother had caught nothing but like belly button down to my knees. Picture me in a handstand off of the bed.
Literally the worst part.
He just caught all of the undercarriage.
If there was no part you wanted him to see, it was that part.
He caught all of it.
Wow.
And then she like get dressed and she's like running downstairs. She's like, no, don't do it. That, mind you, it's her little brother, but he's like my height. He's like 6'2", 6'3".
Unacceptable.
And he's got like a little bit of a reach on him. Apparently he's walking around the house with a butcher knife.
Oh,
so I'm like, I grabbed my Hirachis. I threw on my black hooping shorts and my white tee. I hopped on my Huffy and I got loose. Come to find out, I didn't talk to him or see him for a while. But then it was graduation at one of the technical schools that we were at, and he went to go support her. So mind you, he's with her and his dad, and I'm just like, I gave her a hug. I shook her father's hand, and I was like, we good, bro? And he kind of looked at me, and he didn't want his dad to know. Yeah. Because he probably figured his dad would have killed me. So he was like, yeah, we good. Just don't ever. I was like, don't say less. Say less. We ain't got to speak on nothing. I just feel bad. For any moment I've gotten caught maybe twice in my life. That has to be the worst. Yeah. The worst time. Because, like, for him to be like, he was like 16 at the time and just caught all that.
Yeah, I didn't get caught for the first time until I was an adult. No, that's a lie. First time I was caught, I was banned from the building for 10 months. That's a totally different story. The first time I was almost caught, though, was much like Stello's story. Them half days are killer. All right, first off, his day was a half day, yeah, but my story it ended up a whole lot like yours. I didn't get caught. As I said, I didn't get caught until I was an adult. I got cocky. So it was a half day, so we were at the house. Her parents are gone. Her younger siblings are out of school. She has a daughter, also at school. So we're in her daughter's room. We hear a car pull up, and there's no other houses from their driveway. So we're like, oh shit, it's her mom. I'm like, all right, cool. First off, I'm butt naked right now. Like, we just got done, and I hadn't even made an attempt to try to get dressed yet. I was like, oh, okay. I pulled up some straight up 4-year-old shit, yo. Like, I didn't hide in no closets, hide under no beds. No. I hid behind the door.
Yo. Dumbass.
Yeah. Cause look, there was no space. All right? It was the bedroom of a 2-year-old and like a 6-year-old. So there was toys in the closet up to my waist, just piled in there like it was cascading out. Like The bed was fucking, it was this big. Right? Very uncomfortable. Yeah. My early sex life can be described as very uncomfortable. Small beds, outside on rough patches of ground, just in the rain. Very uncomfortable.
You were just making bad decisions.
Right.
He was doing horrible things.
Yeah. I come to realize that. Anyway, so she comes in. We're like, oh, shit. What am I going to do? Because her dad's a white thug. And I normally wouldn't feel the need to separate those two terms, but in his case, I definitely had to. definitely, like a lot like Paul Wall with cornrows.
Paul Wall had cornrows.
He did. He did.
See, you ain't been on the Houston scene in a while. We used to rap with Chameleon there, but that's
right. Let's not bring up Chameleon there. This is not thrown back. We need to talk about that. Chameleonaire's sad ass career from back in 2002.
When he stopped cussing, oh my god, this shit just. But anyway, go.
Right? What? Because you throwing me off.
Yeah,
I forgot what the fuck I was talking about.
Yeah, real shit. But keep going. White thug dad.
So right. So yeah, I was definitely afraid of him. Because the jail and the guns he kept in the house. So definitely didn't want to get caught.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hiding behind the thing. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be caught. Mm-hmm. It makes, because I'm 16 or 15, however long. It makes sense, especially because the room that I'm in is right next to her mom's room. And I'm hiding at the crux where the two rooms meet. So it's not even like I'm on the opposite side. So if I make a sound, it's far away from her room. No, I'm right next to her room. She walks in to her room. Cabria already ran out. She's talking to her, whatever. She gets some shit. She stops in the hallway, and it's only small. It's fucking me to Eric right now. That's how big that the hallway. That's how long the hallway was. So wow. So she stops in front. I can hear her. I can see the fucking lights up under the shit like it was fucking raptors in Jurassic Park. Then she fucking leaves.
Oh, she knew.
And then I left. She's like, "Oh, you leaving?" Yes, I'm leaving. Are you? What if she comes back? She wasn't very smart.
I'm about to say, the mom knew already. She knew what that smell was.
That's what the pause was.
That's what the pause was. She was like, oh.
Half of.
Right. In her mind, she said, oh, hell no. And she was like, I'm gonna get her later. And she just left because she didn't want to deal with it right then and there. Oh, trust me, she knew. She knew. That's exactly what he said. That's what that pause was for. Because she probably came into her room, probably caught a whiff of it, and then it was like, whatever, it just blah, 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 blah. And then left out of her room, it was like, hell, I know this child did not.
It was a funny day because somebody did indeed call out a scent when I got home.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you.
It
did. But it was funny. 3 people. And my grandmother, she confuses me. Sometimes I think I know where she's going, sometimes I don't. She says things one way, but maybe she means, I don't know. I get there, my grandfather, her brother, Speedy. Speedy has been put on a list subsequently that he can't talk to my children. Like, there's a list of people in this world who can't talk to my kids.
Lord is one person who is not allowed to talk to my kids.
I got a couple of uncles. They're just not allowed. They can't talk to the kids. There's every family got some of them. They just can't talk to the kids, especially after a couple of drinks. You separate them. Speedy is one of them. I go in the house. I like to take a shower because I just got some, and now I gotta run home. I lived a 45-minute walk away from her house.
You got there in like 15.
This was high school. I'm running and got there in 20. Yes, it did. Right? This is back when I was in great shape. I can no longer make that run. So yeah, I get home. My grandma says, "Oh, something stinks." What's that smell? Anybody smell that? My Uncle Speedy has a cackle. He don't gotta laugh. He has a cackle. He's fucking crying on the couch. And I'm like, nope, don't smell that. Gotta go take a shower. See you later. Peace. And I left because I can't be around there. Especially because I walked in cheesing. So everybody's looking at me like,
yeah, we know. Yeah, we know.
So that's what happened. All right, look, we got to take a break. I want to thank these people who got a bunch of people watching us on YouTube right now. Yeah. See, I got a call. 410-702-5657. I want to hear your stories. This is Weird Radio on BigExposeRadio.com. We'll be right back. Don't hide. I'm going to find you.
Are you looking for your own little getaway? Would you like to try something new and exciting? Then look no further. El Coyote Bar and Grill is located at 807 South Broadway, Baltimore, Maryland 21231. Their business hours are Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 12 a.m. and Friday through Sunday, 9 a.m. to 3 a.m. Come on down and enjoy some authentic Mexican cuisine.
So, Jacqueline. Yes, Mom? I wanted to talk to you about something and... Oh, wait. Hold on. I just got a text. Oh, there's another one. Wow. Busy me. So, anyway...
Oh, wait, Mom. I just got a message. My friends keep commenting on my comment. Oh, there's another one. So many comments on my comment.
Oh, I can't wait to watch TV tonight. Playoffs!
Hey, guys, check out my new video game. Pew, pew. Wait. Mom, what?
What? Hold
What'd you say? Wait a second, what?
This weekend, unplug. Take your family to the forest. There's nothing in the world like experiencing nature firsthand. Trees, paths, bluebirds, streams. Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. To find the forest nearest you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Hey everybody, check out what you missed on the one and only Be Inspired radio show.
I'm just thankful this year I've dealt with, some growing pains, and I've overcome some things, and I've also, accomplished some things in the process. I've learned some things. I learned that everybody loves your work until they got to pay for it. That's what That's what I learned. I learned everybody loves what you do. I mean,
not always.
Listen, the Bible says money answereth all things.
Well,
okay, and there is a place. There is a place where finances is necessary. And when you got kids and when you got a wife and then you doing everything and you top dog at what you do, especially when you weren't in the same place like with this radio show, you ain't in the same place you were a year ago. Should nobody be coming on the show and not donating to your show?
Can you say that on my show?
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
We are back. It's Good Radio. We've been talking about sexcapades back in our heyday. Back before we had our own houses and we had to sneak and hide and lie. Sometimes steal money to get
try not to get caught.
Always try not to get caught. Sometimes going through extravagant measures. Anybody ever go through the trouble of finding not only an abandoned house, but like an abandoned, broken down
no
shed
no.
Yeah.
No, because at that time it wasn't that important.
Almost a haunted mansion.
Like it was cool, but it wasn't that important.
I think the most extreme I've been to as far as trying to find a place was just settling on, all right, fuck it, take your coat off and lay it on the porch and we can just fuck right here. Nobody's downstairs. I mean, sex in cars, like, all right, a quickie behind this dumpster because I had to piss and you just happened to pop up and you nasty like that. Sure. I never had to search to find a place to get laid.
I think for me, after a while, it was fun to mark different places, cause I group it in the same category, like my high school, that's kind of grouped. I had different places in the school, different stairwells, different hallways, different classrooms, and then on the other thing I got
I think there's only two places that stick out to my mind where it was kind of like, well, that happened. The first time I ever received oral, and that's when I got bit. And I didn't mean to, but I punched her in the forehead. And I swore off of it for like the next 10 years after that. I swear I did.
Whoa.
I got bit the first time and I punched her in the forehead.
Oh.
Because that's
a reflex.
That is a series of events that should happen.
And I was like, instinctively, my hands were up here. I forgot why. You know why? Because we were outside. We were in the woods. That's why. I was being adventurous.
Uh-huh.
So we're outside, and she bit me, and instantaneously my right hand just jab. She went back. I pulled up. I walked off. I left her there. Mind you, we had walked together to get to that park, but I left her there. I left her there. That was a horrible experience.
Like an abandoned body.
Yeah, no. Because now that I think about it, her best friend was there, and I think now that my memory is coming back, her best friend was with her, or her cousin from out of state or whatever, and my brother was tagging her somewhere in the distance in the same park, and I was like, nah, I'm good. You can wait for them to finish. I'm going home. I left.
That's sad. That's sad.
I really hope my mom's not watching this.
What?
Because I just told, like, majority of my childhood
Yo,
that
the
she
statute
does
of
not know.
limitations
Do you know?
you good.
Not for grandparents, because I just talked to my grandmother in Georgia for the first time in a long time, and she just mentioned to me that she hasn't had a chance to listen to the show. But did indeed send her the link, so she should get around to it at some time.
I hope she doesn't choose this show.
I did not have the heart to tell her no, she probably should not. This show ain't for everybody.
No, it's not for the faint-hearted.
It's not.
I'm quick to tell a motherfucker, you don't need to listen to this.
Yeah, nah.
We got enough people listening. You don't need to tune in.
Do you really want to? Because that says more about you than it does about me. All right.
Especially if you know me personally. You know the kind of shit I say out my mouth, so just go.
All right, so look, we are about to get up out of here. You can always catch us on Facebook. You can catch TC at TC on the air on the Snapchat. You can send him stuff because, I said you should send him stuff.
Don't do that.
And
you will be blocked.
It doesn't matter what it is. Just send him snaps about anything.
Will be blocked.
Just describe those things in detail. And then tell him I said to do it.
The funny thing is you're missing a very important part about that on Snapchat, so I'm good.
Hashtag snap the falcon.
That's right.
Haha. Funny.
We'll do that too. Yeah.
Funny.
You can do that on Facebook and
It's a hashtag. You put it on any
anywhere.
goddamn social
All right,
media
come on.
platform.
We need to get out of here.
Yeah, this is WE.I.R.D Radio.
Falcon.
I'll check you guys later. Peace.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the home of Talk Lately with Monty, every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
Come and join us at the Gala on March 23rd from 7 to 11.